Hey everybody, welcome back to the episode on Mighty Mall Shop Creations. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and kind of a historical comparison of the evolution of this 1925 Model T Ford kit from AMT. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. Alright, so as you can see, this is I think this was a giveaway kit that AMT did for, I guess, dealerships. And as you can see, you don't know it's an AMT kit until you really open the box, and only the instruction sheet tells you that it is. But a very, very plain box design. Like, it's kind of almost like, I don't know, period. Because this is a kit that was released in 1963, I believe. But before that, it was a custom, well, it was the same kit, but the original issue of this box. This is the repop from 2010, but the original issue was from 1960. And then it was made into this one for promotional dealerships. And then after this one here, it changed into this one, the vertical kind of box design. And I have images, I'll pop them up on the screen. I have a timeline. But yeah, so again, Tall T, it's all included in these kits. But the interesting thing is that with the original issue, I guess this is the repop edition, but they had these moon, what are they called? Moon eye rims?
Moon dish.
And it came with a trophy. This is the 2010 edition. This is not the original, because I'm not, I don't own the original.
But if the original had the same box art, then it would probably have the same things, right?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe, actually.
Yeah,
right.
If anybody knows, if anybody has like one of the very first issues, let us know.
Yeah, and here's the reissued chrome tree from this kit. You notice these steely rims here. These were actually added in this kit, and then they were repopped in the Silent Box Art AMT kit, which I'll pop up on the screen right now. So yeah, these also came in that kit as well. And the Tall T, or this Tall Box Art one, it has an interesting Tall T purple glass in it, which is not included in the 2010 release, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, there you go. Weird glass. And the instruction sheet is the exact same. They just reprinted the same one from this kit, and I'll show you it in a second once I get this stuff out the way. That's gonna fall. Anyways, so let's get to the unboxing.
Such a weird box.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a giveaway. You'd think they'd want to advertise their brand or something, but there's literally nothing on there.
Yeah, no barcode, no AMT logo, nothing. Just model box. But when you open the box, here's the really, really yellowed instruction sheet, and it tells you AMT right there. If we can open it up, I think there's I'll show you the decal sheet first. So here's the decal sheet. I think this is the one from the original kit, but I'm not too sure. It might be a different one from another kit. I got this kit from Sandy from the Model Club, and I know he's watching this video because, I don't know, he said he'd keep an eye on it. So I'll open up the instruction sheet, starting...
Well, he actually built
Oh yeah, he built this version, and I have a picture of it. I'll pop it up on the screen right now as well. It was at our club meeting. It painted it red.
Yeah, what was that group build that we did?
It was like pre-war
Deuce Coupes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's the start of the instruction sheet. My camera is kind of in the way. So here you have basic assembly, stock engine, which is what he did, and then you notice larger engine. And again, the instruction sheet from the repop is the exact same one, and it also has larger engine right there. So that's kind of funny. As we go down, there's the stock frame. I'm not going to spend too much time on the instructions. You guys can pause the video if you want to take a look. And here is the ginormous final assembly sheet. You almost go cross-eyed looking at it.
Yeah, they can build that a lot of different ways. A pickup truck and everything.
Yeah, which I'll show you in a moment. But there's a custom version. There's custom coupe. And here's the competition one. So yeah, lots of different options. And here's the inside of the box. So as you will notice, the chrome doesn't look super chromy, and I kind of prefer it that way. You know when you get like a new kit and it's like that kind of toyish chrome? Like look at the comparison. Here's the new one and here's the old one. It's kind of a lot more dulled and sort of toned down a bit.
Looks like a polished aluminum or something.
Yeah, I kind of prefer the way that it looks like. So I'm going to use the original chrome. I'm not going to strip it and respray it because that would be a shame. And I am building this kit, by the way, so stay tuned. I am missing one of these mag rims, unfortunately, but I might just seal one and strip it and try to paint match it to the original chrome. So we'll see how that goes. So an interesting thing about this kit, it has some different engine options that you don't really see too often other than the repopped kits. I haven't really looked at which ones I'm going to use yet, but I'll kind of get to that maybe in my second update video. And kind of an interesting thing came with the horn. Look at that horn. I'm going to use that, hopefully. And yeah, really nice chrome. And here is the first tree. And if you notice, like, the molding is really nice for a 63-year-old kit. Well, 63-year-old in 2026, but
it's amazing. Like, look at the wood grain on that keg and stuff. And there's zero flash.
Yeah, there's no flash, none at all. And like, man, look at that. It's beautiful. Even the seat belts, like, it's awesome. Also, look at that comically large shifter. Like, that's ridiculous.
Must be just fresh mold. They built it in 63.
Let's see what
Molded
else.
it out in 63.
Here's some more nice wood grain pattern on the truck bed, which you can do as an option in this this build. So I might do it as that, but I'm not too sure yet. I'm probably not going to use the turtleneck back because it's not, I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me, and there's cooler options in the kit. But something that really caught my eye was this interior tub. So in the re-releases, they molded everything in white. So this black look, leather look, is kind of something that you can only get in this kit, I believe, because I don't think they do molding in black anymore, or colors in the new pops. I don't believe so. The two that we have are all in white. So I'm going to keep this unpainted. I'm just going to wash it out because it's a bit dusty, but I'm going to definitely keep the black plastic. Here's the body. So, and it's nice. I like how these just slip in like that and they just stay in place. Like they don't shift around or anything. And that fitment's like really, really good. So it's awesome. Here's the, I guess, what is this, like the soft top. I'm not going to use this because unfortunately with this it doesn't quite fit on there properly, which is fine because I'm going to leave it convertible anyways. This will not also wrap around. I test fitted it, but if anybody wants to see that, there you go. And here's the shortened truck bed. Oh, it's upside down. Shortened truck bed, and it kind of fits on there nicely, so I'll have to think about which one I'm going to use. I'm not 100% sure yet. Here's the second tree that's still on. Everything's pretty much still on except for a few bits and pieces, but there's more engine bits. Like, look at that detail. For something so old, it's kind of funny. You think like the new kits would be amazing or whatever, and then you look at something this old and you're like, wow, they actually knew what they were doing. It's almost like model molding is kind of regressing or something. But here's the truck tailgate, and again, really nice molding. I'm put this on both. I think this is just the under piece for kind of locating things. And then here's the frame. And again, this is not all of the pieces because Sandy has built the tall T version and he's used the stock rim or stock wheels and rims, engine, and all those bits. So this is only what's left over. But It's not
amazing that you can build 2 complete kits
in one
out of one model kit.
And this is kind of interesting. So this is the original release, or second original release, and it came with the white wall stickers. You'll notice in the later issues that obviously of pad printed tires, you don't have stickers that you put on. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I might just keep them. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. But
I wonder
yeah.
if you could stick them on and then clear over them so they stay. Keep true to the kit.
Maybe. I'll think about that. So let's move this little box out the way. I have some loose bits that I just took out the box so it wouldn't be kind of scrounging around for them. Nice bucket seats that I think you can only use in the stock interior tub, which we do not have, which I believe Sandy used. But yeah, they're really nice, so I'm going to definitely keep those for something else. There's the other half of the beer, or not the beer keg. I'm thinking of the beer wagon kit. There's the other half of the keg, and it's used as a gas tank in this kit. But really nice molding. And here are the 2 different window frames that you get. So you can either have it like just flat pane, just one single pane, or you can have them adjusted open and close. And here they are now, so it's kind of hard to see. But there's the flat pane, and there's 2 separate ones in there. And then there's the headlights. And I bagged these separately because I thought I'd lose them if I wasn't careful. And here are the smaller bits that I also just bagged. So there's a license plate. This is 1925T. There's 3 of them, and Sandy used one of them on his. There's the pedals and, belt and pulley system. And there are some chrome bits. I'm not too sure what they're for. I think they might go on I think they're supposed to go on the caps of the rims. The mag rims. And here's the firewall. Again, really nice detail. And more bits and pieces here. Here's the drum brakes. They even have the ridges inside of the drum brakes. How interesting is that? The detail. And here's the other half of the engine block. Did I show that tree? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. But anyways. And then there's a bunch of these fenders here, which I will be using because I don't really have any other choice. And then here is the bunch of original tires. Whoops. Stuck in there. So we have 2 bigger looking tires. I don't know if these were multi-piece. I don't think that they were. I'm gonna have to wash these, but it says Firestone Deluxe Champion. And I don't know what that says. Something, I don't know. But again, really nice printing, and then there's the, rims that you'd put the stickers on. So I might try that, I might not. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. So that's the entire unboxing.
Like a 63-year-old. It's weird because it's 63 years old and it came out in 1963. It's a bit of a coincidence, I guess.
Yeah, coinky dink. But
yeah. So there you go, building up like
a 63-year-old kit. And
yeah, what's the point of having a model kit if you don't build it, right?
Yeah, and you might be like, oh, why aren't you just building the ones that you got repopped? Well, it's already been partially built. I mean, Sandy built the other half, so I'm just gonna finish the other build. I mean, why wouldn't I? I mean, hey, he can do it, I can do it.
The model kits, they're meant to be built.
Yeah.
You know what I just thought, like, so this is old, 63 years old, and here's the one that they put out 10 years ago. So, but it's literally exactly the same. Like, what do we pay these guys for? They're literally just copying what they did 63 years ago.
Yeah,
it's
just
like
for the plastic.
It's the same font and everything. Not that, I mean, whatever. I get maybe they're trying to stay true to, people's memories or whatever, but,
Oh, it looks like they fixed... Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's because it's folded wrong, but...
Yeah, it's folded weird. But, yeah, same thing. Just, a lot of years later.
Yeah, it's probably the price of plastic. That's what we're paying for. But yeah, so anyways, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and and we have a bunch of boxes. and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.